Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Sunday evening to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in week 3 of our London Bulldogs franchise. We are in Orchard Park, New York, taking on the 0-2 Buffalo Bills. And we're 2-0 on this season, so our offense is 85 overall. So both teams seem pretty decent here and there today. Defensively, we're ranked number 1. The Bills' defense isn't the great. Defense is not the greatest with 22. We have only allowed one touchdown pass, and that was against the 49ers last episode. We've had 10 sacks defensively, and they've had 2. So they're 32nd in takeaways. They're last, and we're first. And we have a little mix of offense here and there. Now, overall, we're number 1. So, check out the weekly awards here from last episode. I will have that episode in the link in the description. Levante David, 6 tackles, 1 sack, 1 fumble recovery, and 1 touchdown against the 49ers. So, we'll show you the uniforms, and we'll see you guys at kickoff. All right. The Buffalo Bills are going to wear white jerseys at home with royal blue pants and striped socks. So, for the London Bulldogs, we're just going to wear our official home jerseys with our navy blue jerseys, white pants, navy blue socks. So, without further ado, we'll see you guys on the shores of Lake Erie in Orchard Park, New York. So, in case if you're wondering what Highmark is, it's a health insurance company based in Pittsburgh, PA. So, I don't know why they would have Pittsburgh-based companies do it in New York, but I grew up about an hour 15 minutes north of Pittsburgh, and I grew up as a Steelers fan, and I loved my Steelers, so alright, so now it is kickoff time here at Highmark Stadium, which opened up in 1973, and it was known as Ralph Wilson Stadium and New Era Field. So, if you guys didn't know who Ralph Wilson was, he was the founder and owner of the Buffalo Bills, and I think he passed away around 2013, 2014, somewhere around that area. I'm not a Bills fan, so I wouldn't know month and year wise. So, 1st and 10, Josh Allen, he gets sacked. The ball is out. We recover that fumble. And J.J. Watt, the former Houston Texans D lineman, claims that fumble, but he appears to be down and injured. So we're going to have Ben Roethlisberger play just for this first quarter, and then some Matthew Stafford in the second through fourth quarter. So he throws this one out to Antonio Brown for 15 yards. So this will be AB's first receiving touchdown of the game. And look at that tip-off celebration there with Antonio Brown. And it kind of reminds me of our 2K videos. And I'm wanting NBA 2K22. I'm probably wanting to get that around December. Like, after Thanksgiving-ish is when I'm probably going to get it. And I was right, quadricep strain, and J.J. Watt will not be able to return in this episode. So we'll see you guys when we're on defense. Alright, 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. And Josh Allen, he's going to step back to pass. He throws this one, and that's going to be a first down to, I believe, it was Emmanuel Sanders, and it is. So it's at the 40-yard line now. They're going to hand this off to Antonio Gibson. And C.J. Mosley appears to be down and injured for the Bulldogs. We're going to blitz here on 3rd down and 2 from the 43. And it looks like they're going to step back to pass. And that is going to be a first down from the 48. So, first possession, I think, for the Bills was that fumble that they lost, and we recovered, but we got it into the red zone, so they don't want to make that mistake again. So 3 for 3 for Josh Allen. And he has a bruised shoulder, so it's nothing too serious that will keep him out of the game. And he's one of our best defensive players on the team, so without him, our defense of our puzzles will fade off, so that would not be good for our defense. So the defense is key to your team, and they're the ones trying to prevent Buffalo from getting first downs and a touchdown. So if you want to play defense, you gotta read the quarterback, what they want to do. Will they pass? Will they throw? Will they run the ball to the running back? So it's just a whole lot of options. So they're going to run this one, and they only gain about a yard on that play, so this will be a 3rd and 9. So if they do not get a first down, they are going to have to take a field goal, or if they lose quite a bit of yardage, and Stephon Diggs is going to get a touchdown for the Bills. So that is going to be tied 7-7 here in Orchard Park. All right, it is kickoff time, 7-7 here in Orchard Park, New York. Khalid Smith, he's going to return this one, and he is on his feet once at it. Gets stopped at the 45, so 1st and 10, 42-yard return. That wasn't bad at all. So we're going to use the pistol formation, and we're going to use a halfback drive featuring Khalid Smith. So I meant to do the 4 verticals pass play, but I'll still run the ball for this play in particular. Only a gain of 6 yards. And I meant to do the 4 verticals pass play, but I clicked on the square button. So I have a PS4. So if you have PS4, it's a square button. So Rob Gronkowski claims that reception at the 7-yard line. And that's a 1st and goal. 42-yard reception, by the way. So now we're going to do the halfback drive since we're going to run the ball. So we're going to hand this off to Smith, and he gets this in. Touchdown Bulldogs. And it's going to be a 14-7 lead here in Orchard Park. All right, 1st and 10. Josh Allen throwing this ball out to Stephon Diggs. He gets it at the 40, so 6 for 7, 66 yards. He did score the only touchdown of the game so far, and Buffalo is looking forward to many more touchdowns in this game, but they don't know who to pass it to exactly, so they get that 1st down, and Josh Allen nearly has 100 passing yards in this episode, and we had just begun the 2nd here in Highmark Stadium. And they're going to step back to pass once added to Emmanuel Sanders using that juke move once added. And he is going to lose the football. And we get stopped there at the 20. So the Bills looked like they were going to get that touchdown opportunity, but they blew it off. So he claimed that reception. Emmanuel Sanders lost the ball. And Bobby Wagner made it through. So he has 239 receiving yards, Gronk, this season. So 1st and 10, Buffalo now with 2 turnovers, and they were both involving with the term fumbles. So keep in mind, fumbles were the main cause of losing the ball. So Ben Roethlisberger, 3 for 3, 72 yards. So we're actually going to put in some Matthew Stafford. He's going to play quarters 2 through 4. So he is going to play the 3rd quarter as well. So Stafford stepping back, looking right, throws this one out to Antonio Brown, using that juke move, breaking the Tremaine Edmonds, jumps on in, touchdown Bulldogs. So that's going to be a 65-yarder, and it's going to be 21-7 here in London. All right, 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line here in a Buffalo suburb of Orchard Park, home of the Bills since '73, 2nd and 10, which isn't far from Lake Erie. So if you thought Lake Erie was in Erie, Pennsylvania, you were wrong. So if you take I-90 to Erie, it's like an hour to Buffalo. So interesting to see. So you're so close to the New York state line if you're in Erie, PA. If you visit Erie, PA one of those days, you have got to try out Erie. It's really nice up there. Prescott State Park, I went there July 19th of last year. Really, a lot of people came because of COVID. There was really nothing to do. You couldn't go anywhere on vacation during lockdown of that summer. So they're going to throw that pass. That is going to be a first down. And Emmanuel Sanders gets a touchdown for the Buffalo Bills. So this will be his first receiving touchdown. There is a second chance at this. So he claimed that touchdown reception just to override that mistake he did when he claimed that reception there, but he lost it. And then Bobby Wagner made that fumble recovery. So it's now 21-14. All right, it is kickoff time. They're going to kick this one off. And Khalid Smith is back at it. So he's going to return this one. And it looks like he gets stopped there at the 27-yard line. So first and 10 from the 27. So we're leading this by 7 points at the moment. So Stafford handing this off to Frank Gore, the running back. So he's juking it out. Gets stopped there at the 45-yard line. First down and 10. So first and 10 from the 45-yard line. PA Power O pass play on first and 10 from the 45. Stafford stepping back to pass. He's going to fire this one out to Gronk. Drops that pass. Incomplete. And he's going to use a pistol formation for verticals pass play on second down and 10 from the 45-yard line. So Stafford, he's going to fire this one out to Zach Ertz. He's going to run it out, jumps in, touchdown, Bulldogs. All right, so now Josh Allen, he's going to throw this one, intercepted. Hassan Reddick, he's going to run this one, and he's going to take it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown, 40-yard return, by the way. First pick six of the game. And Josh Allen, he throws that pass. He got pressured down there. Hassan Reddick, the outside linebacker, formerly of the Carolina Panthers, claims that one. He returns that all the way. And it's now 36-14 here in Orchard Park. We're going to take a break. We'll see you guys when we're back on offense. All right, now it is kickoff time, beginning of this third quarter, second half. And the London Bulldogs are taking this 22-point lead pretty seriously here. And this defense, they knew what they were doing in last quarter with the Hassan Reddick INT return for a touchdown. And that fumble recovery there that Emmanuel Sanders thought he was going to get a touchdown out of, but it blew that one away. So Roethlisberger stepping back to pass. He's going to fire this one out to Antonio Brown. So we're in the red zone at the 20-yard line. So this is going to be a 48-yard reception. So we're actually going to use pistol formation. We're going to put in some Matt Stafford for the PA corner shot pass play on first and 10 at the 20. So we're going to step back to pass with some AJ Green. And does he get it into the end zone? Yes, he does. So it's now 43-14 here in Bills Stadium in Orchard Park. All right, first and 10, 32-yard line. Josh Allen, he's going to step back to pass. The ball is out. And Ryan Kerrigan makes that fumble recovery. So this is going to be a first down and 10. Luckily, though, we're going to run the ball with Frank Gore. And Buffalo now has 4 turnovers already in this episode. And one of them was returned for a touchdown. Gore gained about 10 yards on that play. So this is going to be a first and goal. We're actually going to swap out. We're going to actually put in some Khalid Smith And will we get this into the end zone? First and goal. Smith is going to run it from 4 yards out, gets it in. Touchdown Bulldogs, and it's going to be 50-14. Second rushing touchdown of the game. Oh, wow, and Chase Young is making that fumble recovery. He's going to take this one to the house, does a front flip, the OSU product, getting this one into the end zone for a touchdown. So now this is going to be a 57-14 lead here for the London Bulldogs. They're going to take this one to the house. So Josh Allen got sacked, and he lost the ball there. So he wasn't paying attention to where the ball was located at the time he was sacked. So the ball was released, and Chase Young was the fastest Bulldogs player to recover that. Got that in there, and it's going to be 57-14. We are going to take a break. All right, 2nd and 8 now from the 36. Beginning of the fourth, by the way. And they're going to step back to pass once at it again. Stephon Diggs. He gets stopped there at the 28-yard line. He does have a shoulder strain. Again, CJ Mosley. And he is going to return again. So 1st and 10, 28-yard line. They're going to step back to pass. And the ball is out. So Bobby Wagner makes another fumble recovery. He gets stopped there at the 35. 2 fumble recoveries on the day. So his performance has gotten up to a high potential. So Buffalo now has their 6th turnover of the game. And I think there were 2 of them returned for touchdowns. So Khalid Smith, 4 carries, 38 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the day. And he's had 66 rushing yards for London, the Bulldogs did today at least. So they run the ball, they get stopped at the 41, 5 carries, 41 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Khalid Smith. So at the 41, so our team has gotten up so high. I mean, we're going to end up winning this game, as in a matter of fact, because we're destroying the Bills' offense. Our defense is ranked number 1. How do we get those takeaways and fumble recoveries? All right, 1st and goal from the 8. Nearly 90 seconds to go before we win this game, and Antonio Brown claims a touchdown reception. So that will be his 100th career touchdown reception. So he's been playing since 2010. Started out in Pittsburgh, then with the Oakland Raiders for a short time, then with the New England Patriots for only a game. But then he got suspended, so he didn't play for the rest of the 2019 season. And he signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 2020 to be with Tom Brady. So now we lead this one 64-14. 1st and 10, 129 to go, 32-yard line. We're going to win this game by 50 so points. So Emmanuel Sanders does claim that reception. So 22 for 25, 283 yards. So he's done a really good job today, Josh Allen. Even though they are losing by 50 points, they're not going to get 50 points within the next minute or so, because that would be impossible to do. Even in football. But basketball, it would be a rarity. Some players could only score like 6 or 7 points within 1 minute. So 2nd and 8 now from the 48. And he's going to step back. And they get stopped at the 27. Clock winds down. And we win this game over the Buffalo Bills in Orchard Park. So we win this game. We're 3-0 on the regular season. Buffalo is 0-3. And we'll see you guys at statistics. So we've put up a really good game defensively today. All right, Josh Allen, 122.7 pass rating, 25 for 28, 317, 2 touchdowns, 1 INT. So Ben Roethlisberger and Matt Stafford both had perfect pass ratings today. Roethlisberger had 2 touchdowns on the day, while Matt Stafford had 3 touchdowns on the day. Khalid Smith, 8 carries, 74 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the day. Receiving wise, let's take a look at our offense. Antonio Brown, 5 receptions, 151 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Emmanuel Sanders had a touchdown. AJ Green, Zach Ertz, and Stephon Diggs all had touchdowns, so they scored Buffalo's only touchdowns of today. And Tony Jefferson had 1.5 sacks. Jonathan Allen had 1 sack. Hassan Reddick had 1 sack. He did have an INT. I'll get to that in just a bit. And Rodney McLeod had 0.5 sacks. So Buffalo did not sack anybody today. Interceptions wise, Hassan Reddick, like I said earlier, claimed the team's only INT, but he returned that one all the way to the end zone for 41 yards out. And there was a forced fumble. There were 2 by Bobby Wagner, 1 by Chase Young. Ryan Kerrigan and J.J. Watt. Watt got injured earlier this episode, and Chase Young had 1 defensive touchdown. So did Hassan Reddick. So there were no kickoff return, no punt returns for touchdowns. So that wraps it up, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please stay tuned. We'll see you guys tomorrow, and have a great episode. Have a great day, everybody.